welcome to our Sea Line of the Week live here from Flamingo Land Sea Line Show. Now, we thought that we'd bring the old buyout, oh you are beautiful, as the first Sea Line of the Week. We kept it a bit of a surprise because if you know anything about this sea lion, which I'm sure most of you from everybody at home does know this sea lion, he is quite temperamental in the terms of he just does what he wants when he wants, which is totally fine by us. All of our animals here do what they want when they want. We just leave them to it. But it looks like today that Clive did want to come and grace you all with his presence. Did it go down the wrong way there? So a nice close look up at him, as we don't normally get to do that much, to be honest, if he is being a mischief. And obviously with him being retired, we don't really ask him to do any activities. I know last year he actually came out at the end of one of the lives and you all got to see him get up onto his stand, which I hadn't actually asked him to do. He just did that by choice. Now he's got 3 kilos in the bucket today, a mixture of what we've got in here at the moment, sprats and herring, but there's quite a few different fish that we're giving him today as a variety for his diet. They certainly are some of his firm favourites. And again, the idea of Sea Line of the Week is that it's all about the sea lion themselves, a bit of their profile really, in terms of their favourite things, their age, their best skills, the skills that they're not so good at as well. So, in terms of Clive's favourite fish, he has a firm favourite, and it certainly is mackerel. He had some mackerel earlier this morning. Did it go down the wrong way? He's also quite a fan of sprats as well, which are these little fish that we've got here. Now, in terms of the activities that he's the best at, he is actually the only sea lion here at the show now that is able to catch the basketball with his front flippers. But again, we don't ask him to do that anymore, but none of the other ones have actually been trained to do that. He has always been able to sing on cue, so he does his barking, we call it singing, when he was doing it in the show. None of the other sea lions will do that either. He can't balance. It's just are you okay there, Clive? He can't manage to balance, so he can't balance an object. Don't play with your fish. It's something that we've been trying to train him to do since he was 2 years old, but again, he's just really struggled with it. Now, whilst I move, can we open up that mouth? Can we have a look inside there? Can we have a look inside it open? No, we just want to target. It's a bit difficult because I'm trying to make sure we've got the bucket nice and close. Can you open? Open. Oh, that's lovely. Well done. We'll do that again, just so everybody can see Clivey, because no one's actually ever got to see you open up your mouth. Stop playing with your fish, though. Open. Can you see in there? Oh, it's hard to keep our hand open. Open. Good boy. Wide open. There we are. Well done, Clivey. And you'll see that bump on his head. The males of this species of sea lion develop that around the age of 11 to 12, the California sea lion. It apparently means they're very attractive. He's going to pop into the water now. They're very attractive to the female sea lions. Now Clive, he's a big fella. He actually has in the past weighed over 40 stone. So quite a large fella indeed, very heavy. He's 26 years of age, turning 27 on the 11th of June. He's, of course, the alpha male of the group here. To be honest, he still can, from time to time, act like the boss, although he normally leaves the rest of the sea lions to squabble amongst themselves, particularly when it's the breeding season and they're all barking throughout the day. Now, I've mentioned that he's a mischief. He's flicking fish about. But again, he's got a whopping 3 kilos. Have you finished with that? A whopping 3 kilos to eat. And at the moment, I told you he was a mischief, everybody. It's a good job we've started with him as the first sea lion of the week. At the moment, he's eating about 8 kilos of fish a day. Although I think we're going to leave the rest of the 3 kilos. Because apparently this herring's very fun to just throw around and swim about with. Don't come back out of the water. You're just putting your head on the side, yes. So I've mentioned that he's great at catching the basketball. He can bark on cue. The balancing, again, I was talking about earlier on. He's been trained at various different parks because he's been at a few parks over his lifetime. He was born at Chessington World of Adventure, but people have been trying since he was 2 years old to train him to balance an object on his nose, and it's just not something that he's ever been able to do for a very long time at all, and it looks like he wants to come back out and see you all. But Clive, you have been playing with the fish, which is why I've stopped popping it into the water. You've certainly had a nice cool off there though, haven't you? And he's absolutely massive, of course. And he does have some very disgusting looking teeth. Can we open that mouth again this time or not? I know that Sharon, one of his former trainers, did actually try and train him to stick his tongue out, and he kind of does it. Good boy. But with this, I really am ad-libbing because this isn't something that we've ever really done with Clive. And so having the Sea Line of the Week is a fantastic opportunity to do that. If I can just pass the bucket over to someone, actually, I'll see if I can get that little tongue to come out. Can we see that tongue? Where is it? Tongue. Tongue. There, I can see it. You nearly put it out. And there's a chance to look closely at his ears as well. I have to be very careful when doing activities with Clive, because when someone does actually do a whistle with him, to tell him that he's done an action correctly, he brings his head up very quickly, and he can easily break your nose because he is a very powerful animal indeed. And he actually has broken my nose once before, which is why I am super careful when doing that. He's just very powerful with his movements. So, the plan is that you're going to see another Sea Line of the Week next week, of course. Clive, can you get back into the water now? We'll pop you back in because we do want to bring the other sea lines out. We weren't going to do that, but we may as well let them come for a summer out as well. It'll be interesting to see if he plays with this fish. No, apparently, no, we are playing with it again. Now, before I bring the others out, I'll pass this bucket out of the way. We've got some shout-outs to do. So, first of all, we've got a shout-out for Bethany Brooke. Mummy is very proud of you and how you have coped with your homeschooling throughout lockdown, and that's from Michelle Brooks. So very well done to you, Bethany. Mummy sent that in advance, so obviously we can give you a shout out. It's obviously great to hear that people are managing to do their education in these circumstances. Now, seeming, as Mummy's let us know about that, a treat just for you, Bethany. We've got a sea line poster waiting for you here at Flamingo Land Sea Line Show. So when you next come to the zoo to say well done for doing well with your schoolwork from home, there's a poster waiting for you with your name on it. Now, we've actually had somebody else get in touch. Of course, I've got my post-it notes because there's so many facts to remember about the different people getting in touch. So, this involves 3 people, this one. I wonder if people are waiting at home thinking, I wonder if it's me. Helena, excuse you, Clive. Helena, Olivia and Sienna, we want to say well done on your amazing online learning as well over lockdown. Now, we haven't actually been given anybody's name related to who sent that shout out, but Helena, Olivia and Sienna, you've all got a poster each as well. So your names are on a poster waiting for you at the Sea Line Show. So when you next come to the zoo, come and see the staff, let us know your names, of course, because of course we'll recognise you straight away and we'll pass you your gift over. So well done again for making that effort throughout lockdown, ensuring that you're learning in these very unusual times and different situations. Now, Clive, you've made enough noise and caused enough trouble in this one. I'm very pleased that we did him first, because although he's the oldest, he doesn't set a very good example for the rest of the sea line. You are really just doing what you want. I should say hello to Kerry Ann as well. I don't know if Kerry Ann's watching. Kerry Ann's actually doing, I want to call it a 3D diamond artwork. You'll have to tell me if I've got that right, Kerry, but she's doing lots of different things. Trying to basically create an image of Clive, I believe with beads, and it's taking a few different decisions to plan what colours to use. They're not that very easy to do that with, of course, with the colour of their fur. Now, you've made enough noise. I'm getting a kiss, give me another one. Please don't break my nose, sir. You've made enough noise and caused enough trouble now. So, you do need to pop into the water because the other sea lions are coming out. Oh, you are a mischief, aren't you? It really does just bear with me a moment, everybody, while I do careful that the camera doesn't get soaking wet because Marvin's a bit of a mischief when it comes to splashing. Now, out of interest, we know of course Clive's in the water. Does anybody else know who the other two sea lions are? The fourth sea line's over in the corner pool, hanging out there. So let's see if anybody can get this answer right. I know when they're in the water it's even more difficult to be able to recognise them. Although we've lost the comments, so bear with us. So we've got a lot of things saying people... So Kay says, no, I don't know who these sea lions are. That's fine. I do call Clive the Loch Ness Monster. He's not winning with the fish today, is he? The other two are catching them all. It's a good job you've nearly had that 3 kilos, Clive. Ah, let's see that. Was that Claire Hemsworth? Yep, Claire, you've got it right. So's Lucy Lowe. So's Charlie. Everybody's getting pretty good at this now. It is, drum roll, Marvin and Merlin. And Sonia's saying hello to Clive as well. Now, do we get them to splash you all? I might have to let the camera... Are you sure? Okay. Our camera person says it's okay. Protect that phone. Can we have a splash? Ah! Oh, you've got it in my eye, Marvin. Merlin, oh. Merlin's doing it too. Splash. Go on, Merlin, you can do it. Splash. No, apparently Marvin's the only one that can manage to do that today. Now, they all are being quite boisterous. And very quick today in the water. Twisted and turning. I wear contact lenses and I now have a contact lens full of water, so I can't see out of my right eye at the moment, everyone. Just bear with me a moment. Can you give? Someone's left a comment saying, can you give? Is everyone getting what? Everyone getting an echo? Oh dear. Hopefully not. It could be the sea lions making it sound like there's an echo with all that barking. Right, well Marvin's waving you all goodbye. Next week, I'm not going to tell you which sea line's going to be the sea line of the week. Maybe you can all guess. But for myself, everybody here at the Sea Line Show, in particular Clive this week, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. You've had the big mischief of the park. Take care and stay safe.